Pressure coming, fires outside, picked! It's intercepted by Thomas! He's gonna go! 20, 10, 5! It's a touchdown!
Gets back to the 20, 25, 30, 40. He's got the punter to beat, a blocker there. He gets outside and he goes down the sidelines and he'll score!
Got time, loads up, launches it, goes for the end zone. The ball's in the air, it drops at the goal line. I think he caught it for a touchdown. He got it! He got it! He got it! Touchdown, Nick Matthews! The Cougars win it!
Oh, the range of emotions from Thursday in Rice-Eccles to Logan to yesterday afternoon in Lincoln, from the exhilaration, Jeremiah, of the Hail Mary to beat the Huskers to the realization that your captain and quarterback is now done for the season. Hi there, everybody, and welcome to The Beat.
Yeah, the events of Saturday read like a Hollywood script, an improbable finish that will go down as one of the best in Cougar history. Here's a look back at the miracle at Memorial.
Are you concerned about BYU breaking nearly 3-decade winning streak in your opener?
Not a bit. That's why we got the streak, because we don't lose on opening day.
Right.
You know I can be found cheering for Big Red when the Cougars come to town. Oh, the Huskers knock 'em dead. Now don't be cruel to a fan that's true. We don't want no other lover. Huskers, you're the team we're dreaming of. GBR. Go Big Red.
Nebraska has won more games in the last 40 years than any team in college football. Number 5 on that list is the BYU Cougars.
Takes the snap, high one, brings it down quickly on the inside screen. Westerkamp makes the catch, runs out of 1 and 2 tackles to the far sideline, 10-5, and touchdown, and BYU had him stopped. Boy, oh boy. Looks like no tailbacks as Hill goes deep and down the middle. A man is there, and the catch is made. 30, 25, 20, Nick Kurtz. Welcome to Cougar Nation. Shotgun split backs. Taysom holds it out there for Adam Hine. Pulls it away, takes off for the pylon. Touchdown, Taysom Hill.
High snap. More. Wide open. More down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
As a wing left. Taysom looks left. Taysom gets too much on it and is caught. Oh, it's caught. What a grab. It's high and brought down by Taron Houck. Right. Matthews left. Snap Hill. Looking Mitch's way. Takes off. He's got the first down. Flag flies as Taysom gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
So he did it on the touchdown run and then played more. Our athletic training staff said they've never seen anyone go back and play in the same game once that's happened. There's no player or person that I've coached that I care about more than Taysom.
Right on cue, Taysom Hill running without a hitch.
2 wide receivers left, single wide right. Taysom looks to throw. Taysom fires, and it is caught for a touchdown! Mitch Matthews hauls in the post pattern. He was wide open. Motions to flat right. Taysom, oh, he's picked off! He's picked off! Nebraska on the run the other way. Goes behind the handoff receiver, and that back goes straight into the end zone. Terrell Newby takes it down the throat and in for 6. BYU defense have a big play in it. The drop by Armstrong. He throws on the slant, open, touchdown, and gives the Cornhuskers the lead after only a gain of about 10, needing 17. And just, you know, you're not seeing Taysom at full speed, obviously.
He'll be missed, but we got a great quarterback, Tanner Mangum, who will lead us to a lot of victories.
Mangum, wow. Throws it up and it's caught by Nick Kurtz. It looked like a certain disaster for the Cougars.
Snap, Juergens gets it down. Snap, kick, and by Sampson it's up and good. Attaboy Trevor. It's a 1-point game. The play clock at 3. The snap is back. The kick is on its way, and it looks wide. It is. 49 seconds to go, 48 on the clock. The Cougars get the ball back, needing a field goal. Last play of the game. Snap, Tanner. Back pedal. Sprint out to the right. Got time, loads up, launches it, goes for the end zone. The ball's in the air, it drops at the goal line. I think he caught it for a touchdown. He got it! He got it! He got it! Touchdown, Nick Matthews! The Cougars win it! The Cougars win it!
We got 3 amazing receivers down there in the end zone, so I knew the odds were good. So I just threw it up, and Mitch made a play on the ball. Amazing play.
Down to the goal line and caught! Touchdown, BYU!
It's the greatest feeling in the world, man. Greatest feeling in the world. They're an unbelievable team. We never give up. I love my team, man.
The pass is caught. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
I don't even know what to say. I'm still speechless. That's amazing.
You believe that just happened to you?
I can't. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock.
Well, the Cougars enjoyed the plane ride home, as you can imagine. This made it even better. Tanner and Mitch, watching SportsCenter on the Charter, are watching as they learned that they were the top play on the opening Saturday of the college football season. How cool is that?
Well, this is pretty cool as well, Jeremiah. Tanner wasn't the only Mangum making highlights. His older brother, Madison, made the spectacular one-handed Odell Beckham-like catch in the end zone for Idaho State. It was SportsCenter's #2 top play, beaten by baby brother. Tanner's parents were in Pocatello watching this game instead of at Nebraska because they didn't think Tanner was going to play. Tanner told me afterwards that his parents were definitely watching. However, what he didn't know is they were watching on their phone in Pocatello, and the video died right before the final play. So his parents did not get to see the game winner live yesterday, but I'm sure they watched the highlights.
Oh, boy. Well, the wild ending against Nebraska was one of the most exciting finishes in BYU history and led to some wild reactions by fans. We mashed up the best we could find.
Yes, 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 yes! Yes, yes, yes! Touchdown! It's a touchdown! Oh, touchdown! Oh! Touchdown! Yes, yes! 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 Oh my God! It's a touchdown! Woo! Yeah! They won! Oh my gosh, they caught it! They freaking caught it! Yes! Oh, I'm so sorry, but he caught it! Oh my gosh, he caught it! Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah!
We won! Oh my head!
Okay, lesson learned here. Make sure you know where the cell phone are. All right, we got our experts back for another college football season. Former Cougar Hans Olson and former Ute Christian Cox of 1280 The Zone. Guys, welcome. All right, so many things to break down in this Huskers-Cougars game yesterday. Let's begin with the receivers, the big, tall ones.
Yeah, you know, and the receivers moving forward are going to play a huge part for Tanner Mangum and for the success of this team. Played a huge part, obviously, in the success against Nebraska, but you could go from wide receivers, offensive line, all across the board. But let's start by taking a look at some of the wide receivers that they're going to have as options. And number one, I want to take a look at Nick Kurtz. You know, he's a big, long, tall receiver, listed at 6'5", but he's got longer arms, crazy reach, great hands, good speed. You know, just look at the speed over the top. He gets himself extended, and then you can see that he's got that long, slender body that he can grab some of those great balls.
And he wasn't around last year, right? He had those injuries, and he's going to be a huge asset, you know, complementing Mitch Matthews on the other side. And it's easy to see from the throws that Tanner had in the game, this being 4th and 1 late in the game, that Tanner is going to be special as well, that he can get the ball out quick, and he has the height from these receivers to make plays quickly.
You know, so the receivers are going to play a huge part in Tanner Mangum's success moving forward. There was another issue that, you know, you started to look at in this game, and it was the defensive tackle spot. When Tuiloma went down, the tides really changed as far as being able to hold the center of that line. And, you know, taking a look at some of the things moving forward, you'll see here, Nebraska gets that open look right up the middle. Tuiloma's out here by this time, guys. Tuiloma made a huge difference. In fact, if you ask anybody on that defense who the best defender was, it's Tuiloma. But you can see here some of the D tackles that they're trying to be, you know, they're using as a makeshift. They're not getting it done. So moving forward, they're going to have to find that look. It might be Logan Tylite, might be Remington Peck. And, you know, we'll be out there on Tuesday and see what BYU's trying to do.
And not having a push up front really devastates you as a defensive front from a linebackers to safety perspective as well.
So Tanner Mangum, he now becomes the story, right? Mm-hmm. Tanner Mangum's got to step up. He's got to make big-time plays. And it was really nice, Christian, because he got some early looks. You know, even before Taysom went out permanently, he got some early looks in this game.
Yeah, earlier in that second quarter, you saw him come in and keep the chains rolling before Taysom ended up tearing that Liz Frank, having that fracture. And you could see that he didn't miss a beat. He was on a mission a few months ago. My brother-in-law was actually catching passes from him a few years ago when he was just a freshman before his mission. And he talked about how special this kid is, and he's going to be special all season for this BYU Cougar team.
Bottom line here, guys, Tanner Mangum will be as good as his offensive line protection and his deep wide receiver group will let him be.
And defensively, they got to find guys that can clog that middle. That's an issue moving forward for sure.
Yeah. Well, Tanner Mangum had that yesterday.
Yes,
he had
he did.
the protection and the
Fantastic
receivers.
protection.
All right, well, guys, of course, Taysom Hill out for the season after suffering a Lisfranc fracture of his foot. Now, Taysom was having a huge first half yesterday, and on this touchdown run, guys, this is where it all happened. He planted his foot, and that's where the injury took place. He left the game for a while, but, guys, he came back with a fractured foot. After the game, boy, emotion was raw for Bronco Mendenhall when talking about his captain and quarterback.
I expect us to stand behind Taysom and make sure that he's at the heart of everything we're doing. There we go. And this victory doesn't happen without him as well, from a leadership perspective, from an ability perspective, and how he played today. So completely my fault. There'll be 3. And there's no one I respect more that I've ever coached. And or just as a person. So we'll do what we can to help.
We got your back, T.
Hey, that didn't just touch the BYU locker room. How about this classy move by Utah linebacker Gianni Paul? He suffered the same injury as Taysom. He said on Twitter, "My heart goes out to Taysom Hill. I know how it is to have a Lisfranc injury, and I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm praying for you, man." And Kenneth Scott also thinking of Taysom. K. Scott tweeted out as well, and he also predicted BYU's Hail Mary touchdown. You can go check his Twitter timeline. True story.
Yeah, that's good to hear from the Utes, because nobody wants to see anybody go down like that. Hey, our